if I'm fighting, I would do like this. And now it's efficient. If I'm down here and I try to do this, like, not efficient anymore, but this. It's allowed, because then he will have to raise one hand higher. This means when he raises his hand higher, his elbow gets higher. This means I can break, it's more likely that I can break through the frames. Okay? And if I get him raise two hands here, like for this, I get here. I put pressure on the elbows. This means I have very solid control. Okay? And what I want here is, I want to put all my weight in here. This means that, like push your hand a little bit down. Like this. See, now my elbows are open, so he can push himself down. But this, push your elbows down. Because he's pushing my body weight. No. Now he's not pushing my body weight, like totally. But when my body weight is behind the elbows, now when he tries to push me down, like he's strong so he can do it, but most people, when I'm here, it's going to be very, very hard. Okay? So what I want here is, I want to make sure that I'm crossing his hand here, like this. And I'm sinking my one hand in. And I have to put all my weight in here because now he can grip my hand. So what I want here, like this. My head goes very low here. I grab his hand here. And I keep my head very low, okay? And I go here. I can make this sort of grip, so my elbow is open here. So when if he tries to reach here, it's going to be hard. And second, my legs need to close here. So when he tries to reach, this gap is going to be hard to break. When this is like my legs are loose, he does this, okay? Let's go back. But with my legs closed, when he tries to get me behind, God, it's going to be heavy and hard. And I'm going to stay on the mount, at least partially. So what I do here is, I put pressure here, like this. I squeeze here, and go for the choke. Okay? And I don't want this here, because now he can move your hip away. You can do this. He can break my grips when I allow his hip to move. So even though from here I can put more pressure on the neck, but now his hip is moving. So when he pushes this leg high and moves his legs away from me, he will break this. Okay? So I don't want that to happen. So when I get here, I stay here on the mount. So when he tries to reach, it's gonna be heavy, because he has to move me. If he gets my legs between his legs, I close this. Now I go for jump. Bicep shoot, head low, and jump. Okay? Let's try this. So the first rule is that I need to keep him behind my elbows. So if I do like this, the choke won't work because my hand is not here, okay? Now obviously I can do this because he's going to slap me, but when he goes for this choke, go for it. If even one of my hands is here, and I do like this, I bring my shoulder on my, like all the chokes are going to be very hard to pull off. Like even when he puts heavy pressure here, it's very difficult to get the choke, okay? Now when my hand gets, like he gets this, but now when he gets the hand high, like go for the choke now. See this, now my hand is like, the defense is going to be very hard. Okay, so now go for the pressure and go for the choke. What I want the pressure off, so I need to create space here. Like this is, I need a frame, something to make sure that I can bring my elbow down. Now in some cases, what can happen is I reach here and I make this work, okay? But if he keeps the steady pressure here, this is gonna be very difficult for me to pull off. Like, this will help me somewhat. But if he's good, this won't stop him, because if he just keeps the pressure, keeps it heavy, it's hard to escape, okay? So what you want to learn is, like, never cross your hand over your body, because this will make the chokes work. Like here, now my hand is across. So when he puts the pressure, I need some frames to make sure that the pressure is limited, okay? But when he keeps the pressure there all the time, it's gonna be very hard to escape, okay? And he closes the knees, squeezes with the knees, so I can't get my hands to escape, okay? So what I want you to practice is this movement, that he keeps the pressure here, I go for the choke now. I create frames, okay? Go for it, go for the choke. And I try to limit his choke and make it difficult. I try to bridge a little bit, because now he needs to control my hip using the leg, like this. And it's gonna be harder for him, because now I'm defending properly. I have frame to stop him from doing this, and I'll go for the choke, keep the pressure on, and squeeze me down, and put me on my back. And now go for the choke. So now the frame is almost there. Very good.